Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Thanks for subscribing to our channel Let's Speak with Precision. Do keep writing to us. Unbelievable, isn't it? We are already 6 months ahead and now we are going to the other 6 months of the year. Of course, whatever has happened, I hope the world is healing soon and you all are enjoying learning and doing other things at home. And stay at home, please. So today we were supposed to continue with auxiliary verbs, but before doing that, let us touch modal auxiliaries as well. Modal verbs have one particular purpose. They are not used for a variety of purposes and they are like should, could, would, and usually people don't make much mistakes with them. But there are certain errors we often listen. So today I thought, let us clarify those errors before we move on. Often we hear,
I can't be able to attend the meeting.
how can you say can't be able to? Can also means ability. Able also means ability. So you can't have both of them together. One thing is, can't is negative, able is positive. So both ways if you see, you really can't use it together. So ideally, what should you say? I can attend the meeting or I can't attend the meeting. You can also say, I won't be able to. That is fine. Can't, make sure you don't add able to with can't. It will be absolutely wrong. And that gives a negative impact if you write or you speak. Especially I've seen people at higher level of their office also saying that. But make sure next time onwards you avoid it. Our next error is
You must and should follow the regulations.
must and should. Is that applicable again? No, not together. Must means it is mandatory. Should means you have to. So must and should, I must do it, you must do it, or as you said,
You must and should follow the regulations.
so I can only say you must follow the regulations or I can say you should follow the regulations. I can't club them both. A very common error and it really strikes your ears once you hear it. Please avoid that. Our next one is,
This is your college?
often when we ask questions, we forget to add an auxiliary verb or a modal before the sentence. So when I say this is your college, how do I know it's a question or a statement? Because usually when you say this is your college, it's a statement. So you need to add, is this your college? Is this your college? Is that your college? Then it becomes a question. Again, a very common mistake. Is this your dress? Instead of we ask, this is your dress? So by the nodding of our head, we need to understand it's a question which is very wrong. The usage of auxiliary need to be respected. You have to follow that rule and always add are, is, am or other auxiliary verbs or even modals. Should I visit you? Should I come tomorrow? So this is how we have to use something or the other if we want to specify that it's a question that we are asking. So let's go to the next error.
Let's meet at 10 a.m. o'clock.
Now, when you talk about time, be very particular. Either you say, let's meet at 10, which is sufficient. Let's meet at 10 in the morning, again very much okay, or evening, whatever you want to say. 10 a.m. o'clock. Who says that? That is not in vogue. You don't have to say that. And even we don't say 10 o'clock anymore. Only if we say 10, that is sufficient for your perfect sentence making. So instead of saying 10 a.m. o'clock, please say, let's meet at 10. Let's have a cup of coffee at 10. 10 a.m. p.m. also if you want to say, that's fine. Let's meet at 10 a.m. Okay. Usually when do we use a.m. or p.m.? When we are talking about a formal meeting. So your meeting is at 10 a.m. We say it like that. But otherwise, if it is a friend or a relative you're going around with or want to meet at 10 is more than enough. So please keep that in mind. Let's move on to our next error.
I don't know nothing of that issue.
I don't know nothing. Don't know nothing. Now, how is that related? When we say don't know nothing, two negatives in one sentence is technically wrong. You can't use don't as well as nothing. Instead, what should we say? I don't know anything or I don't know. And if you want to say nothing, I know nothing. So no, nothing. One is positive, one is negative. So make sure you don't say that. However, in US, of course, the dialect is such that they do use know nothing together, don't know nothing. But again, you have to see whether it's applicable in your country, because on the wider part of the continent, we don't use it. So let's follow what is more in vogue. Now, the last error we are looking at today is
Jesse and I are shifting to Boston.
so Jesse and I is the subject here and me is the object. So we can't really say Jesse and I. So what do we have to say? Jesse and me are shifting to Boston. So make sure when you have one subject preceding, you're not going to use I again. You have to say Jesse and me or anything else for that matter. When you want to say yourself, when you want to put yourself in the sentence, it has to be me. For example, you can say Ravi and me are going for the play. So you're not going to say Ravi and I. That is not correct. However, again in some countries they do speak that, but on the overall, if you're learning to excel, you should not be using it. I'm sure you must have enjoyed today's sessions, but keep working on this and let's speak with precision. Thank you.